Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Play action, now Thompson Robinson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
You look at this Bears defense.
They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And that's been an Achilles heel for them all season long, being able to play against the run, being able to slow teams down. But it's not just that. When you give up big chunks of yardage in the running game, it also opens up the passing options for the team you play.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That good for 19 at a 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here in Vegas.
Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Powering his way forward.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19.
Thompson Robinson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
That's a first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown!
DeAndre Swift.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Raiders nothing. Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Get ready to spin. Get ready to spin.
Ready, right?
Thompson Robinson now.
And he fires one incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense. He comes up with the interception there.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
To the air, Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First down.
On play action, here's Williams.
Touchdown, Bears!
Colston Loveland
From 19 yards away.
And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
So how about about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On first down, it's Genty taken down at the 42. Montez Sweat with a tackle.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
21-0 our score after 1.
2nd and 7.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it 2nd and 7. Thompson Robinson now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Thompson Robinson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was tackled at the 46.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Thompson Robinson now. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards. That's another Las Vegas.
To throw his DTR. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Look at the big man rumble. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys I hit to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 Lions.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late.
Jackson now to return.
And the Bears will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was, or whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Williams looking to do it himself. Open man down the field. That's Burden.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Play action. Now Williams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Colston Loveland
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bears are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Santos with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking to throw is Williams. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34.
A handoff now for Pacheco. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
What is that?
To throw, Williams. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he stopped immediately there.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Williams.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Williams.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go. Set. 19.
The DTR going to throw it here. Pass right side, caught by Thornton. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a Las Vegas
Ready?
1st down.
Ready.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it.
And my goodness, another interception.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Back at the 49-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap all the way wide as they've established already.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To throw, it's Williams.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Loveland.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Mustang 18, Mustang 70 line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton, 65 yards. And the Raiders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
And it's blocked. The Bears pick it up. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
So even when they get a touchdown in this game, which hasn't really been a stellar contest for them, they can't even cap it off and kick the extra point.
Yeah, just not a whole lot going right for them in this game.
I know that when they get into film, this is going to be Exhibit A about how this game went for this team. Oh, we finally scored. Can't even kick the extra point.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
To the air, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. A 3rd down gain of 19. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Come on, come on.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Raider 1st down.
On the give, Genty.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. No, no. 19.
They'll go again with Genty.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try to run forward, Genty.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Williams. And that will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball could bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
Thompson Robinson. That's to Mayer, the tight end.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Down. Cougar 19.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Chicago, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.